All right, hi everyone, I'm back. So this is video number 2, and this is where you can add more creativity. One thing I forgot to mention on the after you drop photos in is that when you hover over a photo, you're gonna get, I forgot to mention this little yin yang sign. Okay, what that does is it allows you to spin your photograph. So if you click on it, you can move your photograph like that, back and forth. You can turn it around, whatever. I'm gonna click it back into place. Okay, so that's what that is. I forgot to mention that. Okay, so another thing is, let's say you want to add a color to the background of your page. So what we're going to do is you're going to come over here, and on the top right of the Lumapix software, you have these options: frames, decorations, templates, backgrounds, header, cover. Okay, so backgrounds. If you want to add a colored background, you will click on background, and then right here, this little arrow, you can bring down the different options. So here, I like to do by color. So let's say we wanted a red background for Dominica's page. Then it's going to pull down, or I'm going to click out of it, and then you'll get to see all the different red papers. So there's a bunch of different red colored papers, and you can choose what you want. Let's say, just for the heck of it, let's do this one. So what you're going to do is set as background on the left, because remember, we're only working with the left. So you'll set as background on the left, click on that, and you'll look, and voila, there's a paper in the background of this layout. So you can choose, you can change it, whatever you want to do with it. So now let's say I want to add some clip art. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this box right here, this photo, because I want to put the clip art there. Let's see here. And I will delete it. Okay. Now I'm going to go, click out of that. Now I'm going to go back up here and see where it says decorations. I'm going to click on decorations. Back up here a little bit, and I'm going to click on that arrow and see my options. Now, one option you guys might be interested in is under Performing Arts. If you click on that, there is a dance folder. So you can click on that, and then that brings up these different little dance clip art things. I have been using these little silhouette dance things, but you can choose whatever you want. There's that hip hop one. So let's say I wanted to add this guy. So I'm going to click on him, and I'm just going to drag him in because I know I want him there. So I'm going to drag him in like that. And uh-oh, it changed everything. So no worries. I'm going to go to my back button and I'll get rid of it. Let's go back over here. Let's try it again. Decorations. This guy. Oh, I'm going to just add him to canvas. There we go. Okay, so then he pops in on my canvas. But see how he has blue bars? So I can make him smaller so he fits into that spot. And then it also comes up with the little yin yang sign, so I can spin him whichever way I want, just like that. And he's sitting right on the frame there. I'll put him right like that. It looks funny. But yes, so you could do that too. So that's another option. Some other options you can use are the frames. They're kind of cool. It gives you options of different frames that you can use. This is, for instance, a film strip, and you can add that to canvas. Let's see where it pops up. There it is. You can add that and move it around. There you go. Move it around. Have it replace one of, let's say down here. Let's say I wanted to delete this box. I'll just delete this like that. Delete. And I'll replace it with this film strippy thing. And I'm going to use my little blue. Oops. I'm going to use my blue. Come on. There it goes. I'm going to use the blue to make it bigger. And just like that. Well, this is getting all messed up. anyway, you can add photos into that too. Images, pull that in, drop it in there, add it to the film strip. Okay, so that's another option you can do. Okay, so that's that. Now let's say you want to add text to this. You want to say something about senior year, let's say, or whatever. So you can delete this box. I'm going to delete it. Oops. Like that. And then you can go up here and see this little plus sign up here? That adds things to your page. So I'm going to click on the plus sign and I'm going to add a text frame. And it's just going to plop a text frame in anywhere it wants to. So I'm going to move that text frame and I am going to size it the way I want to size it. Just like that. I'm going to pull it up. Let's say I want it right there. Okay, so that brings up this text box. You see this text dialog box? So if you click on the center, you can change the font. You can put the words in that you want. Let me see here. I'm going to try to do this. Okay, so let's say I want to write, let's say I want to write, best year ever. Okay, so I just typed it in right there. Best year ever. And then I can go down here and see it showing up in my text box over there, best year ever. And then I go here and I can pull that. And that is going to bring down all of the fonts I have on my computer. So for you, it'll bring up all the fonts you have on your computer. So you might have different fonts than I have, and that's okay. So let's say I want to do Californian. So see, it changed that to Californian. And then I could also come over here and I could change the size. I can, see, if I go to click here, I can change the color. I might want it white. Let's say I want it white. See, it changed it to white. And then also, or you could pick any color. See, you've got a color picker right here. So if you want it blue, you click blue. See, it makes it blue. I'm going to go back to white. You can always default to white right there, or black, either one. Okay. So then also on my words here, let's say I wanted to make it, I wanted to bring it sideways like this because I wanted it over here. I want it over this photograph. You can do that too. I'm going to bring it back and let's say I want it black again. So I'm going to go back to my color picker. I'm going to make it black. And that doesn't look so good, so I'll bring it right here in this empty white space. Then I'm going to spin it again. Whoops, a daisy, spin it. Best year ever. Put it in there. And I'm done. Yay! Okay, so let's say I'm really bummed that I didn't keep this. I'm going to pull back a little bit here. I'm really bummed that I didn't keep this photograph right here in this little corner here. I want to add another photograph. So I can go back up to this plus again and click on it and go down to image frame. It's going to pop an image frame right in there. I can make it smaller to fit. Bring it in on the side, just like, oops, wrong thing. Click it here, bring it in on the side. Again, wrong thing. I'm going to move it over here so I can work with it better because it seems to be getting confused. There, like that. Oops. And like that. Oops. Like that. Oh, I don't know why this is all locked up, but it is. So there we go. Now I'm moving it. Okay. So now this page is a mess, but it's starting to get some personality, and that's really what you want to do is you want to put your personality into your page. And again, you're not limited to the number of photographs. If I wanted to make more photos there, I could do a number 2 over here, put 2, click OK, and then I get 2 photographs right here. Move this guy up right into the middle, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, a nice little layout, right? Okay, so that is it. The only thing I will say is make sure, see this at the top here? This little button right here? Save and close. My advice to you is to save often, and you can just click the save and see it's going to bring this box, and then you're going to have to wait until it saves all these photographs here. So it might take a little bit of time. So I would, the more often that you save, the less time it's going to take to save it, to upload it all. Okay, and now you can just close out of it. And then you're done. And it'll save your page. Won't do anything to it, it'll save it. And then you can go back another day and keep working on it some more. Okay? If you guys have questions, let me know. It's pretty easy program to use and I'm happy to help. Okay? Take care.